What is the difference between tabligh and dialogue? Tabligh, as popularly understood, is a method of communicating and explaining the faith to others. From this perspective, tabligh may be regarded as the counterpart of the work of missionaries in the Western world. But is this really a correct way of understanding what tabligh stands for? Religions are broadly either missionary or non-missionary. Islam and Christianity can be called missionary faiths because they urge their followers actively to disseminate information about their beliefs. However, in both religions, faith can be communicated in a range of different ways. A number of concepts in the Islamic tradition can be associated with this effort of communication, such as tabligh, amr bil ma'ruf wa nahya anil munkar, dawah, and irshad. Each of these concepts has a different meaning and a different area of application. Although these concepts are neatly categorized and understood separately in academic circles, the distinctions between them have often become blurred, with their differences not considered and all of them often placed in the category of tabligh. Tabligh literally means to convey and transmit something to someone. Its usage in Islamic terminology connotes expressing the divine message in a wide range of activities that include arts and crafts, dress, lifestyle, and manners. Tabligh does not mean asserting that Islam is the one true religion and all others are false, and on that narrow basis pressing people to become Muslims. The traditional Islamic ways of sharing the message of Islam are much more subtle and comprehensive than that. Inviting to Islam similarly has its particular traditional methodology and cannot be narrowed to a vulgar imposition of Islam as the one true religion. There is a clear distinction between these two irreconcilable positions. On the one hand, the belief of an individual that their religion's teachings are true and their sincere wish that those teachings be understood and acknowledged. And on the other hand, pressing people to become Muslims or abusing their vulnerabilities to force one's faith on them. While the former is a proper sentiment, the latter is completely wrong from an Islamic point of view. According to Islam, one freely chooses to adhere to a faith in line with the fundamental principle that everyone has the right to believe in the faith of his or her choice without compulsion or coercion of any kind. Tabligh is the transmission of Islam's message through example and courteous speech in a manner that fully respects freedom of religion and belief. As explained above, dialogue consists of meaningful interaction and exchange between individuals of different groups with a view to increased mutual understanding. From a religious perspective, dialogue is the coming together of people of different faiths and convictions without coercion to learn about each other and perhaps also to discuss common issues in an atmosphere of mutual tolerance, respect, and civility. The goal of dialogue is to increase mutual understanding among the participants. Beyond that, it may also contribute to finding mutually acceptable solutions to shared problems. When dialogue strives for its proper goal, it can help establish respect and understanding in society at large so that group differences do not become a reason for hatred or abuse. In other words, dialogue efforts help establish a culture of peaceful coexistence both in the minds of dialogue participants and their communities.